Okay guys, let's go ahead and fold our paper into 4. You need to make sure that you are paying attention, either one, because you're turning this into your teacher, so you need to make sure you write everything down, but also Miss Winters goes over this stuff in class, so you are ready for her class. As well as, I know myself, Miss Harkins, and Miss May Budgewater, like, we also go over it. So I need you to make sure that you are locked in, and I need you to make sure that you turn in your papers to your teachers. So let's go ahead and write down our keywords. Okay, so let's brain dump first. What are the steps in solving an equation with variables on both sides of the equation? Okay, so remember, we are always going to do inverse operations. So remember, the inverse to multiplication, or I'm sorry, addition is subtraction. The inverse to multiplication is division. Okay. So let's say we have 2x plus 5 equals 8x minus 4. Okay. The first thing that we can do is move it so that we have variables on both sides. Or bleh, I can't talk today. First thing we can do is work on our variables so that we have variables on one side. So what would be easiest to move, 2x or 8x? My 2x's. So I'm going to do inverse operations. What's the opposite of a positive 2x? So minus 2x here, minus 2x here. Okay. My 2x's zero out. So we have 5 equals 6x minus 4. This is what you should be used to, because this is like the problems that you saw in 7th grade, a 2-step equation. Now, I want my constants to be on one side, my variables to be on the other. So I'm going to do the inverse to minus 4, which is plus 4. My 4 zero out, so we have 9. 9 equals 6x. Now it's time for me to isolate my variable, get my variable by itself. So I'm going to do the inverse. The inverse is to divide by 6. Divide by 6. You have 9 over 6. I can simplify that by 3. I get 3 over 2. 3 over 2 is also 1.5. So x equals 3 over 2 and 1.5. So remember, first we're going to be adding and subtracting, and then multiplying or dividing at the end. But let's go ahead and get started. Which value makes my equation true? So remember, we have an equation. That's going to be one answer. Okay, so we have 6x minus 5 equals 4x plus 13. I like to move my variables first. So we minus 4x here, minus 4x here. I always move the smaller one. My 4x's zero out, so we have 2x's. So 2x's minus 5 equals 13. Now it's time to put my constants together. So my inverse to minus 5, my opposite is add 5. Add 5 here, add 5 here. My 5 zero out, so I have 2x equals 5 plus 13 is 18. Now, what can you multiply to 2 to get 18? 9. So x equals 9. Or if you didn't know that, you could have isolated your variable. So my answer is B. Okay, let's do another one. Put that here so we can see it. All right, which value makes the equation true? Again, they're talking about equations, so we know that it's going to have one answer. So my problem is 5 minus 3x equals 2x minus 10. Personally, I like to move my I like to move my variables first. I'm going to move my smaller one. So between negative 3 and 2, negative 3 is smaller, so I'm going to move my negative 3x. The inverse will be plus 3x. Plus 3x. What happens to my x's? They cancel, so we have 5 equals 5x minus 10. Now I want to move my constants. So what's the inverse to negative 10? Add 10. So we have 15 equals 5x. What can you multiply to 5 to get 15? 3. Or you could have isolated your variable and got 3. My answer is B. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over, or y'all can get a new sheet of paper. I don't care. Okay, so the measure of two angles, so we have two angles. One of them is 3x plus 19. The other one is 6x minus 32. What is the value of x? So they want to know what x is if these are congruent. So remember, congruent means equal. So if I was to write my equation, that should be 3x plus 19 equals 6x minus 32. Remember, I like to move my variables first. So I like to move my smallest one. My smallest one is 3x. So what's the opposite of a positive is a negative. So minus 3x here, minus 3x here. My 3x's zero out. So we have 19 equals 6x minus 3x gives me 3x minus 32. My next step is I need to move my constants to one side. So my constant here that I need to move is the negative 32. What is the inverse? Positive 32. Those zero out. 9 plus 2 is 11. Carry my 1. 3 plus 2 is 5. So we have 51 equals 3x. Well, something times 3 gives me 51. Or I can go ahead and do my inverse, which is divide by 3. So 51 divided by 3. 3 goes into 5 once. Subtract that's 2. Bring down my 1. 3 goes into 21 7 times. So x equals 21. We have a similar problem, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause this and let you solve this one. Okay, let's check your answer. So they have the measure of two angles. So two angles. One is 5x plus 7. The other one is 7x minus 6. What is the value? if these angles are congruent. Remember, congruent means equal. Okay, so we have 5x plus 7 equals 7x minus 6. Let's see, I like to move my smaller variable first. So minus 5x here, minus 5x here. My 5x is 0 out. So we have 7 equals 2x minus 6. Then I like to move my constants. Plus 6 plus 6 equals 13 equals 2x. Isolate my variable. X equals 6.5. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do our exit ticket. Okay, a cell phone company M charges a flat fee of $5.10 per text each month. So we have cell phone company M. So flat fee of $5 and 10 cents per text each month. Then cell phone company N has a flat fee of $3.50 and 15 cents per text each month. How many texts must be text for the total cost of the cell phone company M and N to be the same? So we know that all of this is the same. When we see that it's the same, we know that that's going to be an equation. So 10 cents per month plus a $5 fee. That's for company M. And then we had a 15 cents per month. Oh, let me write that again. 0.10 M plus 5 equals 0.15 M plus 3.50. There we go. Okay. First, I like to move my variables. So I'm going to take the smaller one first. So this is minus 10 cents. Minus 10 cents M. My M's, or I'm sorry, my 10 cent M and my 10 cent M, 0 out. So we have 5 equals 0.05 M plus 3.50. Now I have to move my constants. So the inverse to plus 350 is minus 350. So if I have $5 minus 350, that's 0.10. That makes 150. So 150 equals 0.05 M. So now I'm going to isolate my variable. So move it 1, 2, move 1, 2. Okay, $5 5 can go into 15 3 times. 5 can go into 0 0 times. So 30 messages each month. Alright guys, that's it. Have a wonderful day.